Can this third-generation NBA athlete and 19-year-old superstar live up to the hype? The journey begins tonight as he plays his first NBA game.
Hello, deja vu in here.
No, right?
It's not every day you see your son playing his first NBA game.
I know I shouldn't be focused on this, but I still can't believe that Grandpa's not here right now. It just doesn't feel right.
It's okay to feel that way. I was missing too, but, you know, Grandpa would kick you behind if he knew you let him distract you like that. You gotta put that on the back burner, huh?
Yeah, you're right.
Now listen, there are gonna be a lot of people in here tonight. But you and I both know what you've been working toward all these years.
Greatness.
I don't care about the hype. Most of the people talking, they don't even believe what they say half the time.
But me and you believe.
Yeah, what do we believe?
That I could be one of the best players to ever play this game.
Yes, sir. That starts tonight.
These Warriors fans know a winner. Ain't no faking it tonight, baby.
Hey, MP, what's up?
What's up?
Check out these free kicks that we're hooking you up with. On behalf of Nike, I'd just like to wish you good luck in your first NBA game. Not that you need it, of course. We're all real excited to see what you do out there.
Hey, MP, let's talk for a minute.
Get me ready for this since I was 6 years old, so I'm ready.
Okay, so that's why they say what they say about you, huh? Can't miss. A legend at 19. The next GOAT.
Yep, keep going.
Look, just don't try to prove it all at once, right? Look, you got the all-NBA upside, clearly. So you only need to show flashes right now.
Coach, I'm trying to show my full potential.
That's the competitor's mentality, and I get that. But just remember that it's a long process, MP. As long as you tap into what makes you great, we're all good. No one is expecting a fully formed MVP on day one.
Loud and clear, Coach.
Great. So go out there and have a little fun.
Hey, you know I will.
Have a great game, boss.
Looking good, MP. Looking good too, my guy.
Look out there, MP.
It's opening night, a special date on the NBA calendar. And tonight we have an extra sweet treat, the debut of MP. Everyone excited to see him in action and get his career started. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Two great players inside. They have KD and Ayton. Manning the backcourt, it's Beal and Booker. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the three, the small forward. And for Golden State, the core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the four. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And tonight, the first game of MP's career. A lot of eyes watching to see how his journey begins.
Well, many believe that MP is the next face of the NBA. I mean, he comes from a long line of NBA talent. Father Prince and grandfather Truck both had strong careers. I know this is one of the most anticipated debuts in years.
Opening day of the regular season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Beal against Curry. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. He buries it from three.
Just get the feeling that whenever Clay rises up, he's going to make it.
Beal outside. To the paint. And it's Mr. Fundamentals missing. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Well, you look at Draymond's NBA career, such a staple of this Warriors team's run of success.
And maybe in the way that he plays it gets overshadowed because people don't recognize the true greatness and what he does defensively. But Draymond talks enough for you to recognize just how much he means to this team and the way they've won championships around his demeanor.
And Looney with the slam.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting with Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Beal, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Out to Beal. Clock at 4. Will it go? Phoenix no good that time either.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
The Phoenix Suns are proof that one smart trade can make a big impact, Brent.
Now, B.A., I'm going to challenge you here. Is it smart to put Kevin Durant on your team? Of course it is. I mean, that's a blockbuster deal. The franchise went for it. They grabbed the talent. They grabbed one of the best players of all time to join this core to see if they could push themselves to an NBA championship.
Now here's Durant. Tries the 9-footer, and he hits the jumper.
Well, with the skill and size to score from anywhere on the court, Durant produces huge numbers pretty much on a nightly basis.
Wiggins for 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Durant with it. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Curry from outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 6.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian, MP is one of the most highly regarded prospects of all time, and the pressure to succeed is huge. Basketball fans across the globe are tuning in to see the debut of MP on the NBA stage. He'll have to put on a show to live up to the hype. That's even possible at this point, guys.
He's looking to make a splash, isn't he? Thanks, Alec. And it's good for 2.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Outside Booker. Durant with it. From deep. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Thompson right side. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. Calls timeout. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Warriors, number 1. Phoenix, 4th.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
Bowl, pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And that one drops. Mr. Fundamentals has got his 2nd basket. Wow, you talk about expectations from a rookie. Grant, MP came into the league with a shoe deal already in place.
And Nike was not going to let him fall through their fingers. The kind of rising star that attracts a whole new generation of passionate fans and customers.
And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Bradley Beal, Bull out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Paul against Beal. Payton passes to Paul. Over Beal. And the Warriors miss again.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Okogie to the inside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That one's good. This game is all even. Mr. Fundamentals has got 6 here in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Right side Paul. Outside Kuminga. Curry surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Saric a screen on Gordon. Curry's shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
You talk about players that mean so much to their team. Stephen Curry at the top of that list, Brent.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers, BA. They're staggering about what happens when this team doesn't have Steph Curry on the floor. And really, Curry becomes the entirety of the way this offense works.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, guarded by Payton. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Payton. And the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in. Beal against Paul. Clock at 6. Kept alive. Mr. Fundamentals shot is good. Mr. Fundamentals has got 10 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Golden State calls timeout. And the Warriors make some changes. Green comes in for Kuminga, and it's Klay Thompson in for Chris Paul. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Suns. Durant comes in for Bradley Beal. Wiggins outside to win the cold spell. And it's Mr. Fundamentals with a rebound. For Phoenix, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Count that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Warriors trailing. Now Looney, outside Curry. Green with a screen on Booker. Curry passes to Green. No luck on that one. Some solid D from Eubanks. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Off with the layup. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Outside, Green. Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Thompson. Off the mark there with a 3. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Looney finds Thompson. Now Wiggins. Oh, big time finish by Wiggins.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Thompson. Booker, pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Ayton. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And CP3 with that court awareness is legendary, exceptional at realizing when his guys are wide open.
Pass to Booker, down low. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Outside for Booker. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Inside. And it's Mr. Fundamentals missing. Thompson outside. The layup off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Suns ahead, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Phoenix Suns. And you have to admire MP's confidence as a rookie.
Chip off the old blocks. Both his dad and his granddad had great belief in themselves. The difference with MP, he's one of the best prospects we've ever seen.
First game in the NBA, you're going to have some nerves, but now the opposition's feeling some nerves because they found a way to stop him. Every possession, he's looking to make a play.
Yeah, MP's unselfish by nature, but he's also not shy about taking over when it's needed. And time to switch gears. The Suns are in a close one after the first half of play.
The way they've attacked the lane, oh my God, it's almost Shaq-like. They've been DPR, Shaq. Decisive, physical, and relentless.
I think that just brought a tear to my eye, Kenny. I love you.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
And we're going courtside for a report on MP.
Thank you, BA. Well, if you were curious just how hyped the NBA world is for MP's debut, just look at that crowd. Celebrities from all over are in attendance, and also his father, former player Prince. And those set of eyes are probably putting the most pressure on MP to perform, guys.
There are a lot of big names out there, right? Thanks, Alec. The core of the Warriors dynasty on the floor. Curry and Clay as the guards with Draymond at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. That's the Warriors 5. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the call. Golden State with the foul. First one falls for him. You know, Brent, for the Suns franchise, it's hard to believe they've never won an NBA title.
Pretty incredible with the Ring of Honor in Phoenix that they have and the amount of Hall of Fame players that have put on that jersey. And they've lost the finals a few times, up 2-0 back in the 21 finals. They've had a couple of MVPs, some fantastic teams. The title is the last frontier for the Phoenix Suns.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Pass to Wiggins. To the inside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Beal, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Back to Beal. Outside Booker. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. No good from outside. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Curry. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And again, no good by Golden State.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
To the middle. Here's Booker. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Thompson's shot is off. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Durant, pass to Booker. Ayton inside. He's defended by Looney. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
The 3 from Curry. Phoenix grabs the miss. Mr. Fundamentals has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Thompson passes to Curry. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Suns leading. from about 16. And the basket by Beal. Beal's got 7. Well, Grant, Beal traded over the last summer to Phoenix. A new start for him.
Yeah, and Beal was the guy for so long with the Wizards. And now he's part of a deadly trio. And you know, his numbers, BA, might drop, but the wins should be much more plentiful.
Just another day at the office for Steph Curry, making this look easy.
And the Warriors make... All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Thompson finds Paul. Thompson, a screen on Beal. Here's Paul. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's a signature shot from Chris Paul, still knocking down 15 to 18 footers.
To the paint. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Suns lead by 16. Thompson against Gordon. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Payton. Outside Kuminga. 3-pointer. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Phoenix in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind it. So we got to get solid defense.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Josh Okogie, Devin Booker out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Bol Bol, and it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 3 slot. Here's Gordon. Warriors with the rebound. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Gordon outside. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Down low. Here's Bol. Banked it in off the glass. Bol's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Ball against Booker. Ball passes to Curry. From outside, off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Booker. To the paint. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Ball can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Bull down low. Saric on him. Pass to Okogie. Booker with it. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's guarded by Paul. 6 to shoot. Outside for Booker. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. And the Suns lead by 20.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Booker against Paul. Outside Curry. They need this. Cole grabs the board. Cole's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul with a steal. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Looney's checked in for Šarić. Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Payton. And it's Klay Thompson in for Paul. And they pick up 2.
Devin Booker, a shooting guard that does have some point guard skills.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Got a hand on it. Here's Curry.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Durant. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Such a difficult defensive matchup as KD is impossible to guard around the basket.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside Durant. To the inside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Goes back up. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, B.A. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their superstar. One Wardell Stephen Curry.
What's up? And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on the bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Looney, a screen on Beal. Curry against Beal. Curry passes to Thompson. Outside, Green. Here's Wiggins. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. A minute 29 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Mr. Fundamentals.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Pass to Looney, and here is Green. Curry with it, pounded by Beal. Curry, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Back to Curry. Pass to Looney. Thompson outside. Drops in the 3.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Thank y'all. Wow, listen.
Right here.
I do my best to get to everybody, but we're going to try to do this in an orderly fashion, all right? Why don't we start right over here?
Gary Carson, local news. MP, this was the most anticipated rookie debut since LeBron James. And even with all that hype, you blew away expectations. Your box score numbers jump off the page. You outperformed guys like Michael Jordan and LeBron James in their first games. Is it fair to say that you're on your way to becoming one of the next all-time greats?
Most guys in the league think they've got that kind of ceiling. I mean, why else would you work this hard? But Michael Jordan isn't Michael Jordan because he had a good first game. He's MJ because he won 6 chips, 5 MVPs, 9 all-defense. My ceiling's sky high, bro. I mean, but of course, I want legendary status, and I won't have it until I start winning chips. It's that simple. Next question. Thank you. Right over here.
Lena Becker, Sportbild monatlich. Wie fühlt es sich an, dein allererstes NBA-Spiel zu gewinnen mit Fans, die auf der ganzen Welt zuschauen?
Lena Becker, Sport Monthly. How does it feel to get your first win in an NBA game with fans watching all around the world?
Getting the win is huge. Hey, wherever fans of this team live, I want to make them happy because that's what it's all about. Gelling as a team, winning games, and giving the people who support you a reason to be proud. Danke, thank you.
All right, we got time for one more. You, sir, in the back.
Damian Patterson, City Free Press. What does it mean to you to be a third-generation NBA player, following in the footsteps of your father Prince and grandfather Chuck?
It means a lot. Yeah. You got to respect where you come from, and I come from a line of guys who got basketball in their blood. But the most important thing to me right now is representing these fans and the city and bringing them the championship they deserve. As much as I love my dad and miss my grandpa, I play for the name on the front of the jersey, not on the back. Thank you. Next question. Right up front.
One more question.
Parfait, merci. Béatrice Corbet, La Compétition. Votre maillot est le maillot le plus vendu en France en ce moment. Avez-vous un message pour vos fans français?
Beatrice Corbet, The Competition. Your jersey is the #1 selling jersey in France at the moment. Do you have any message for your French fans?
Man, love you guys. France is awesome. I went there to help promote my first shoe deal, and I fell in love with the country. I mean, there's so much beautiful history there, but it's also very modern and forward-thinking at the same time. I'd love to go back someday and spend some serious time there. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank y'all.
One more.
Proud of you, MP.
Hey, you should be. I'm about to do something special with the family name. No? Level it up.
You talk real big for somebody who just was crying as they dropped their Ninja Turtle in the toilet.
Pop, that was like 12 years ago. I'm a grown man now.
You can't even rent a car.
That's why I got you.
Uh-huh, and you're lucky that you do.
Hey, I appreciate it, Pop. You're here to keep me on track.
And you know what the goal is.
Greatness.
That's right. Oh, speaking of, you know who this guy is.
Yeah, what about him?
Just updated his all-time GOAT list. Says that you have a chance to make it to the top someday.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Take a look. So with all this talk about MP being the best prospect since LeBron James and Victor Wembanyama being a generational talent, it got me thinking about my all-time GOAT list. Now, if you are new to the pod, you might not know that I have a passion for ranking the legends. I've spent a massive amount of time researching their careers, and I placed them into 5 tiers of greatness. You can find that list on my website, by the way. Now, I love working on my GOAT list, but these guys are so legendary that they tend to stay in the same spot year after year. So I decided to add a new tier called the Got Next tier. This tier contains some of the younger guys in the league who aren't quite GOATs yet, but who, if they continue on their current trajectories, will almost certainly be in that discussion when their careers are over. Now, you may be wondering who's in the Got Next tier, so let's get to it. These are in order, by the way. Luka, Embiid, Tatum, Zion, Wembanyama, and of course, MP. Now, a lot of you might be like, I put MP behind Wembanyama, but they're basically tied, as I see it. And if MP distinguishes himself early on, I'll be happy to swap him with Vic. So, let me know. What do you think? Is there anyone who should be on the Got Next tier but isn't? Is there anyone who is there but shouldn't be? Hit me up on social. We'll talk about it. These are the kind of people you want on your side if they're going to call you the GOAT someday.
Oh, come on, Pop. Media doesn't matter. It's all about winning games.
You're wrong. You need to understand how these people see you. I wish I would have played the game when I was your age.
Look, all due respect, Pop, I'm not like you. I'm not going to make the same mistakes you did.
I spent the best years of my career in losing situations because winning organizations didn't see me as someone who had their head screwed on tight.
Because you didn't, though.
Not at first, okay? But when I was with Dallas, they gave me a shot. Could have been sooner if I had played the game.
All right.
Son, you're trying to do something that nobody's ever done before. And when you do it, believe me, you will do it. There's going to be no question who the GOAT is.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
He looked good.
I watched that game as a fan. I was excited to see what he was doing. I'm excited for the next game.
MP got his foot on the gas. He ready to go.
Come on now, you got to know your history. Just by the numbers, MP had a better game than MJ. Yo, if that's not good enough, I don't know what to tell you.
No, he didn't set any NBA records. But MP did enough to justify all the hype going into his first NBA game. Boy, that stat line, that's on par with NBA greats.
It was a good game, but it was still just one game. We'll see what happens.
Clutch. The dev team
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. Lever is out there with Christie. Then there's Whitmore. Then there's Murray. And it's Smith in at the 5 spot. And for Oklahoma City, Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Driving the lane, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And Lever pulls it down. Driving to the basket. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor.
Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Count that one.
Well, you get a sense of why people are so excited about the well-rounded game of Josh Giddey. Good from the mid-range there.
Here's Lever, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Dort. T right on him. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Smith. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, pretty pass from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Lever passes to Christie. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
Down low, here's Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the left wing. Holmgren finds Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
Inside, here's Smith. Outside for Lever. It's stolen by Dort. Passes to Giddey. And he drops it in from the low post.
Josh Giddey at 6'8", guys. That floater's going to be tough to deal with.
Pass to Whitmore. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He misses the free throw.
And two words you hear about Whitmore a lot: power and energy. Not many rookies are as ready for the physical rigors of the NBA as he is.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Here's Mann. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Giddey. And stolen by Whitmore. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Williams. And it's Oladipo in for George. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Now here's Giddey, following the miss by Jabari Smith. Here's Whitmore, guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Christie. Here he goes. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Christie's got 6 points. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Lillard's checked in for Lever. The Thunder with another miss. Now, here's Lillard, guarded closer. Back to Smith. Pass to Whitmore. Lillard outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Feeds it to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Victor Oladipo, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Williams, and it's Robinson-Earl in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. There's a screen. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And Dawkins slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Barry. To the inside, Dawkins. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Dawkins has got 6 points in the quarter. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Victor Oladipo. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Passes it to Dawkins. Takes it inside, and Dawkins slams it in.
And the power of Chocolate Thunder. Dawkins with a violent approach at the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Dort passes to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Bane. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Trey Mann. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren.
I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Shoots over Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Dawkins kicks to Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Oklahoma City trailing. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oladipo against Bane. Oladipo, the pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Great D that time from Bane. And here comes the break. Here's Dawkins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dawkins has got 10 points in the quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
The pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Williams. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Moment here now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Fat Lever. David.
The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. His day is over, and it looks like he's going to be out for a number of games. It's tough news for this team to process. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Thunder.
Number 3, Josh Giddey.
.110 left in the first half of basketball. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Giddey with it. Lillard picks him up. Down low. Tipped away. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Trying his luck from deep. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That one goes in. Barry's got his first basket.
Yeah, just so many ways to score the basketball. Barry is one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range. He does not get rattled.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Lillard. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Los Angeles Lakers, they're up by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. We've got Damian Lillard. Antetokounmpo is out there with Barry. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Dawkins in at the 5 down low. Oklahoma City trails by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Bane. Count that bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
There's so little ego in Giannis' game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Lillard looking around. Here's Bane. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's Dort on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. Antetokounmpo up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Shot's good from Barry.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Dort left side. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Barry the pass to Bane. And he jams it with authority.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Lillard the pass to Dawkins. Lillard outside. Passes it to Bane. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Lillard missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Bane with it. Williams picks him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Williams. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Trey Mann in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
You know, here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hands.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
56 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Giddey. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And yes, it's good. Lillard's got 8.
And that's just not enough to affect Lillard. His focus, unreal.
Now, here's Oladipo. Still without a basket. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
Number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Dawkins. Thunder with the rebound. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Bane against Oladipo. Dawkins the pass to Barry. Inside. Dawkins good. 18 points for him.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
There's the pass to Mann. Here's Oladipo into the lane. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Los Angeles Lakers, they lead by 12. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Oklahoma City trails by 12. We've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Oladipo, and it's man in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Murray right side. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. Here's man, covered by Starks. Here's Oladipo, up and in on the layup. Oladipo's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Oklahoma City. Out to the right wing, Christie. And the shot is long. Christie against Oladipo. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Whitmore with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith dishes to Starks. Another shot. And it's Smith missing. Oklahoma City trails by 8. Outside Williams. Here's the three. Rebound by Murray. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Smith's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Oladipo. That's tipped.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
They get it back. And the dunk by Smith.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Dort, he's checked in for Trey Mann. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Starks against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Whitmore. The shot's good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
There's the focus from SGA, the ability to absorb contact and finish.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Dort. It's good.
What an effort by Lou Dort in transition. Gets up the floor, makes himself the best option.
Smith right side. Holmgren with the steal. For the finish. And the dunk by...
Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Outside, Martin. Back to Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Giddey. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Martin, the pass to Dawkins. And Giddey over to help. Donis with it. Williams picks him up. To the middle. Here's Dawkins. It's stolen by Dort.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
.103 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
And good aggressive basketball in that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Dawkins. Thunder with the rebound. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And we've seen SGA blossom into a #1 option. Another chance here to prove himself.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
He had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 16-7 run. A putback, and the rebound goes to Martin. So they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
High stakes moment, but Dame is a high percentage free throw shooter. He knows he's got this.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
.26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's good.
It takes a lot of courage to get in there with those big bodies. Lillard with no shortage of them.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here now the Thunder. Williams for 3. It doesn't go for him. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Daryl Dawkins.
Job on this environment. We got theater seating, old style opera box
Let's hear it for the starting five of your Phoenix Suns. At the power forward position, standing 7'2", number 11, Bol Bol. At center, 6'11", number 22, DeAndre. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 3, Bradley Beal. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. The other forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Kevin Durant.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Wednesday, they're off to New York to face off with the Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And the starting group for the Celtics. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's Tatum in at the 3. And for the Suns, they've got DeAndre Ayton. Bol out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Beal in at the 2. A day like no other. Opening night in the NBA. Doris, what are you most looking forward to this season?
Well, the long, hot summer is over finally. To me, one of my favorite things is watching the rookies. Which of those guys will make an immediate impact? Which guy gets the most time? And then, some second-rounders always seem to surprise us. The diamonds in the rough that are perhaps a little more prepared than we thought.
Durant with the bucket.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
White against Booker. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down. And the Suns with possession. It's a three-point game. Right side Durant. And here's Beal. Back to Durant. And the Suns get another three. And Grant, the news for the Celtics over the summer, moved on from Smart in order to acquire Porzingis.
Yeah, the team wanted to get bigger, and Porzingis gives them that. Hard to lose a player like Smart, but the Celtics feel their guards can fill that void.
Pass to Bol. Back to Beal. Left side Booker. Fires the three. And the Suns get another three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Booker against White. Now here's Tatum. Tatum, a screen on Bol. Horford against Bol. Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Bol. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Tatum passes to Porzingis.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
And Durant with the block.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
And here's Brown for 3. Bol grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Beal, that one's good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Lots can be said about Bradley Beal's scoring, Grant, but there's more to his game than that.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the shooting is just the most eye-catching part. He also averages solid assist numbers and plays at a high effort level off ball or on defense.
Checked in for Boston. Our 2K leaderboard focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Well, you look at Horford, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep. And, of course, Damian Lee. This is a guy you cannot leave alone behind the arc.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance they got to take the deep ball, they took the shot without hesitation. I just love the confidence.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Aiden. Back to Booker. Here's Durant. Here's Aiden. Fires the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Tipped away. Outside, Brown to the middle to end the run. And there's Horford on the assist by Brown.
How about the playmaking ability of Al Horford? Wonderful at positioning himself and capitalizing.
Aiden finds Booker. And the Suns get another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Durant with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Outside Bol. For 3, Durant drills it from deep. Durant's got 9 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brown looking around. From the high post. He can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Jason Tatum, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Hauser in at the four-man spot. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about what keeps him going. He said, quote, simply put, I enjoy hooping. I like when the ball goes through the rim, working on my game, building with the team. It gives me joy that I crave, a kid-like energy. So I'm going to keep chasing that feeling. And the second that goes away, I'll call it quits. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Grant, usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, B.A., that's how you create quality looks. By snapping the ball around, it also tells you something about how selfless these guys are.
And Boston calls time here. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. And it's Brogdon missing. Now here's Bowl. 6 points for him. Outside Durant. There's the triple. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Brogdon. No points so far. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. And Booker pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now here's Tatum, and stolen by Bowl. And the Suns pushing it up now. And finished off by Bowl.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul, hanging on the rim.
Yeah, a little too enthusiastic on the slam. You want guys playing with emotion, but there's a limit to how far you can take it before it hurts the team.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Williams, and it's Jaylen Brown in for Jason Tatum. Oh, Durant with a steal. Here we go, all alone. Here's Bowl, and finished off by Bowl.
Wow, pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Brogdon. No made baskets yet. Pass to Horford. Now Brogdon. Porzingis with it. For 3. Boston, no good that time either. Brown against Booker. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
26 seconds left in the first half. Brown against Durant. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? That one no good. And so it's Phoenix ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. I'm with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, what's going to be critical in the second half to get this win?
Gotta just be us, okay? We gotta go on the three-point line, keep them off the free throw line, make them make contested twos, and we gotta move the basketball offensively.
Your expectations are always high defensively. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Suns, Game 2 will be at the crib, at home, but not tonight. They're on the road. They want to start off the season strong. Got to do it like the Big Diesel.
Shaq, what is this on the road? I don't, whatever. Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the Boston Celtics.
Kenny, Ernie, they are getting destroyed on the glass, as we all saw. Listen, sometimes it's about effort, passion, and it feels like they're lacking.
You know what? They need you out there, dude. Seriously. You could give them 10 minutes right now off the bench, couldn't you?
Yeah, for $300 million a year.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Booker in at the one. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And that one's good. Porzingis. And Grant Brown signing a huge supermax with the Celtics over the summer.
Oh my, BA. Over $300 million for 5 years. The Celtics made as big a financial commitment you can make to Brown. That's a lot to live up to, and he has a lot of talent. He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Brown against Beal. Knocked loose. In transition. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the new leadership for the Suns is proving to be aggressive right from the jump. Within days of new ownership taking over, the blockbuster trade for Kevin Durant was executed. The luxury tax bill increased, but the message from the Suns' top brass was we're focused on winning and not money. Money follows success. BA?
No doubt about that. And with Beal in the mix, they are all in. Here's Brown. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Out to Horford. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Jaylen Brown.
Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Booker. Back to Beal. Now Booker. He's guarded by White. Beal, the pass to Bol. 6 to shoot. Back to Beal. The 3 is up. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Beal's gone 3 for 3 from the floor.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Pass to Ayton. Booker for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts. Well, Graham, with the new CBA, a lot of the top teams tighten their purse strings, but not the Suns.
No, BA. They went all in, trading for Bradley Beal, and with 4 max salaries, 4, The super team era is alive and well.
Now here's Tatum. He's scoreless. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Durant. And Durant slams it home.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Now Tatum. Outside White. White on the wing to halt the run. Oh, Booker with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Horford. And Brogdon is subbed in for Tatum. One minute left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Williams against Aiden. Pass to Bowl. And here's Booker. From downtown. That's good from Bowl. On the assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the Suns pushing it up now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Brown, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Malcolm Brogdon. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. Robert Williams out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the power forward position.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Tatum. Shoots over Durant. And it's Tatum missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Durant's shot is off. And so it's Boston with it. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Aiden. Back to Durant. Drains the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Tatum. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Williams. Al Horford comes in for Hauser. Brown, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's White in for Pritchard. And that one's good. Bold.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's White. Outside Tatum, looking to win the run. Boston again missing.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Count it. Good. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
Tatum against Durant. Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Beal. Back to Ayton. Puts up a three. And Beal with the basket on the assist from Ayton.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Beal. Right side Booker. Outside Durant. The three. Another three for Phoenix.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. On defense, the Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Booker finds Beal, out to the right wing. This one for three. Hits a three-pointer.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now here's White. The ball's knocked loose. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Booker, the pass to Beal. Driving to the basket. And then Beal with the dunk.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks, guys. DeAndre, a new season. How exciting is it to play ball in front of this home crowd?
You know, with all the excitement and all the fans coming out here, really, I just wanted to put on a show for them, to be honest, and just win as many games as I played.
The energy from the fans was missed. Thanks so much, DeAndre.
All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.